So what's one of the most annoying things you find yourself doing on a Sunday afternoon? Is that invoicing? Does it just do your head in that you've got this stack of invoices to get done Sunday afternoon? Or you get to the end of Friday and there's a stack of invoices and you or your team just haven't got through them all? And this is because you're deferring something that should be just done as soon as it humanly can be. Every time you defer a task, you actually add more time to get that task done. So if you're in the field and you just need to spend another 5 minutes on a job to fill out that extra bit of information such that an invoice can be sent by the office straight away, then that's where you should spend your time. Write a system, write down the process you're going to follow when you're in the field for you or the team to capture all you need if you're doing a quote or whatever. So at that time you can send the invoice, or the office can do a quick review and send the invoice out for you. So the principle or philosophy, I guess, of what I'm saying is do something as soon as you can in your system workflow to reduce the overall effort to get that done. This is a lesson I learned myself fairly painfully. I was deferring sales activities I didn't like doing, outbound calls and stuff, or a lead would come in, that's how I'll call them on Thursday morning, say. Really, as soon as that lead comes in, I need to call them straight away. Every deferred activity adds time and cost, and it's the same with invoicing or doing quotes. Capture everything you can at the time, get it out straight away. It just saves heaps of time. So part of making this work is actually systemizing what you're doing. So sit down with a systems expert, or sit down yourself, identify, just grab a document, right? What's the purpose of this process? And this process we're doing is completing a job in the field. I need to capture all of the activities I need to do to complete this job. I need to capture the job type. I need to capture the steps we need to complete. I need to capture the hours we need to complete it. I need to capture the parts we're going to need to get that done. I need to make sure that I've got everything costed in there properly with margins and that sort of stuff, such that it's a profitable activity. And then from a field point of view, that's done. And then it goes to the office, so then that job's completed. So then the office's activity is to grab all the completed jobs, either as soon as they come up as completed. You could get a notification, say job complete, or the calendar changes color to reflect completed jobs. You just grab completed jobs and invoice them, or you get to the end of the day and you invoice. But generally, as a good workflow, the sooner you can do it, the better. So you generate the invoice, you send that out to the customer, and then at the end of the week or whenever you do your bookkeeping, you do your bookkeeping. But the sooner you get the invoice out to the customer, the sooner you get paid. And then you can keep track of the status of invoices and that sort of stuff. So do it straight away, number one. Capture everything you need to in the field at the time, number two. Even if that means sitting in your car for 15 minutes after the job to capture everything, bundle that time up when you estimate the time it takes to do a job, so you have time to capture everything. Number three, flag that job as complete. Number four, get the office to move that to the next step and send that out straight away. Nothing to done, no more 1 a.m. Invoices and finishes, no more Sunday night, which you should be having dinner with your family, plugging through invoices. It's just not the way to grow your business. How do you grow a team if you're the only person who can do everything? Document your system, train your guys, train yourself. That's it. Problem solved. A really key opportunity to improve and streamline your systems is this invoice flow. Love your work, guys. Kick ass, grow big, go hard.